Well, good morning, guys. We're waking up to another beautiful day here in Lake Havasu. So I'll give you a shot of the new camp here. I did move. This will be now my third spot since I've been at Craggy Wash. Jack and Sinead did roll in the other day, and they scored this sweet spot. When I came by here, it was occupied. So we pretty much have this whole area here. You can see Panda over there. And once again, just surrounded by all this beautiful rock. This is my spot here. Got a pretty level spot, so it's working out very good. And the main road is just over here. You can see there's a big Class A parked on the other side of the road. So there's not a whole lot of traffic back this far, which is nice. So it's been very peaceful at night. It's just silent out here, so that's been awesome. So I'm just kind of getting my day started here, having my coffee and breakfast. And I got a couple projects on the list today, so we'll see if we can knock that out. I want to get my paneling finally finished. I've got one more little section to do. Okay, we'll give you a look at what I'm doing here. I'm installing the ceiling paneling, so you can see I have the back one in there. That's what it looks like. So I need to do one more section here, and then I'll do the final front section. So I know that's kind of up close, but how I'm attaching the paneling to the ceiling is I'm using this, I believe it's like a 1/4 inch or maybe a little thicker than that, piece of plywood I cut into a strip. I will be attaching this to the wooden boards that are molded into the fiberglass roof you can see there. So I'll attach that to those, and then I'll attach the paneling to this board here, as well as the one that I attached, back here. For this first one there. So I left the little piece hanging out so I can attach the next piece of paneling there. The tricky part is just going to be measuring precisely enough to be able to cut that square hole in there so everything fits. So we'll see how that goes. I'll double, triple check my measurements. Alright, so I'm working on measuring out the hole here. I basically used the measurements that I took from inside, from one side of the van to the other, and just kind of double checked all my measurements. Then I double checked with the piece of flange, the trim that goes with the fan, and this center hole should just be about that much around all sides. I've got a little bit of room to play with, so it should work out. And then on the inside of the van, I'll show you what I'm going to do there. Okay, so you can see I built a little frame around the fan there with that plywood, the same thickness as this one here. That way it should lay pretty even. So now I gotta go cut the hole in the paneling, the moment of truth. We'll see if it fits. Okay, so there's a look at the ceiling paneling so far. I've just got one more piece, the front piece, to put in. So far it's going good. I think it looks nice. Got a little bit of finishing to work to tidy up the seams on the edges here, but we'll take care of that once we get this final piece up. This one's gonna be a tricky one. It's gonna take a lot of finishing work to make it look clean. But we'll see what we can do. So far, I'm liking it. Okay, so there it is. We've got all the paneling installed. I still have to do a little finish work on the little raised portion of the fiberglass roof there to kind of finish that off, as well as the edges there. But this is pretty much the basic install. I'm happy with it. I really like the natural wood grain color. Give you a shot going around the back here. Got that installed. Now I don't have to pull that paneling in and out every camp. So now we can move on to the finishing work. We'll get that done slowly but surely, but I'm happy with it so far. Okay, so as far as the rest of the van build goes, I do plan on installing some storage cabinets or shelves or something on this whole side wall. I just feel like that would be the smartest thing to do to take advantage of that area is storage. It's up overhead, and although my bed is very cluttered with junk right now, it would still allow me to get out of bed no problem, sit up, and as long as the cabinets didn't come out too far. I just need to look into how I would attach those. There are the beams of wood in the fiberglass top that I could anchor into, as well as the steel on the side of the van. So I'll have to look into how I'm going to do that, do some research. But that's really going to help me with my clutter problem. As you can see, my desk area just gets cluttered so easy. So having some cabinets right up over the desk I think would be really handy. I could still see out the window when I pull my curtain down. So that's the route I'm going to go there. And as you can see, I do have these little storage racks. I got these from IKEA. These are only like $4 a piece, and they come unfinished. You have to put them together. So I put some of the same finish I used on my desk, and I'll probably be mounting this one like right here. Just give me a place to stash stuff up off the desk so I don't have as much clutter. And then like my mailbox, this is just a steel mailbox I got at Home Depot. This was part of my last van build, and it's just kind of nostalgic with the stickers on it. It does come in handy because you can stick magnetic stuff to it, like these, like these magnetic lights. This one here just clicks on. So I'll probably mount this mailbox up off the desk somewhere. So again, I don't have as much clutter on the desktop, but it's working out really good. So far, I think if I just kind of, as I go, come up with as many storage options as possible, I can really get organized and not experience the clutter that I am right now. Also, I don't think I showed these LED lights off. I met someone at RTR Gathering, and he had these extra from his van build, so he gave them to me, so thank you very much. They've come in very handy. I think they look really nice. They've got a nice chrome housing. And this one here, you just flip the switch, and it's a LED light that's directional. You can adjust it. It comes in really handy. I've got it mounted right over the desk, so I can illuminate my desk area very nicely. Really like that. And then he also gave me another one I've got mounted over on this side, and it is right by the doorway, so when I come in the door I can just hold down the button for a second and it turns on a nice bright light that's adjustable. You can move it, but also from the off position, when you just tap the button, it turns on this nice kind of mood lighting. It's just a blue color, and you can see it illuminates out the front a little bit brighter, so you can move it around. So that's very nice at night. It's kind of just like a night light, mood light. Very nice, so I'm digging that. So the van build is coming along nicely. I'm really happy to have the ceiling paneling in. I think it looks real nice. Having the lighting in is working good. And as far as my solar panel setup, having the 200 watts of solar and the 360 amp hours of battery bank is really working out good. I have plenty of power. My fridge is running all the time. I've got, I'm charging my laptop, using my laptop, charging all my camera batteries, my phone, my drone battery. So it's really working out good. I feel like I have plenty of power, and that's with the low horizon sun we have here in Arizona right now. So it's, yeah, so far so good. Really enjoying having the hot water heater outside for my outdoor showers. I think that was a good move for me. I got a lot of comments on that solar or the hot water heater and why I didn't stick with the solar shower tube I had on my last van. I gave that to the guy I gave the van to. He wanted it on there, so I left it. And you know, that worked really good, but it was more of a summer shower. In the winter months, that water just doesn't heat up on its own. It just never gets hot enough. So in the winter months, this on-demand hot water heater works really great. I do still have my little weed sprayer bottle, the pump bottle that I use with the shower nozzle on it. I still put that out in the sun, and I use that for just kind of washing up my hands and rinsing off dishes and stuff. So overall, the camp setup is coming along. I'm just feeling really at home out here. I just really enjoy boondocking and being in nature. So that's things are going good, guys. We'll look forward to showing you around Lake Havasu here in the next upcoming videos. Until then, I hope everyone's doing well. We'll see you very soon. Take care. Peace.